Oh, welcome everyone. I am TG Ace of Hearts. I am playing Claybook, which just came out today in the game preview program for some reason or another. My stream has decided to say that it's something else. Let me see if I can fix that quick. Just run through the credits here while I'm trying to fix this. I edited it, but it's still showing tiny troopers for some reason. Okay. Anyway. Claybook is kind of an interesting little game. You have books, and you also have a sandbox editor. See if I can turn down the music volume here. It's kind of blowing out my headphones. Oh. Anyway, I haven't played with any of the settings. I played the game a little bit, just to try it out. I have not touched the editor, so we will go in and play with that in a little bit. But you actually have books. And there's In the Woods, and then Blob in the Chocolate Factory. And basically the books are a collection of different levels with a certain theme. So this is a woodsy theme. 10 chapters and 7 chapters in Blob in the Chocolate Factory. I have not touched Blob in the Chocolate Factory, so I will try this one out, see how bad I do. So I'm going to play this for about half hour or so. Eat all 3 cherries on top of the towers and eat the chocolate parts of the bridge. So you are a ball of clay. And that little icon there means that you need to eat it. And the way you eat things is you carve through them. That's the right trigger. And you can use your directional pad. Well, you can rewind, which is kind of cool, in case you fall off or go somewhere where you don't want to, which will happen quite a bit. See, like right there. You can see I've only eaten 7-8% of the bridge. I will morph into a little, that's not going to work either. You use a directional pad to change shapes. For carving through items, you want something that has kind of a sharp edge. But you can just sit on something and like melt down through it. Makes it a little bit easier instead of moving. Because it is very easy to run off. When you rewind, you also stamp whatever shape you have. Which is another part of the game. Now instead of being able to switch from the regular shapes, I'll just have this one shape to use. And since it's a lot larger, it'll tear through things quicker. And the interest, if you look up, you can see the time that I've spent in the level. Oh, and I'm falling through. And you can see I've done 40% of, or 50% now of this part, which is eating the bridge. But up top, you'll notice that it says I've done 32% of, I have a 32% completion. Once you get to 50% of the completion, got to eat the cherry. Yep, 100% of the cherry eaten, so you don't have to eat the stem. Once you reach 50% completion for a level, you can then find the exit. But you get stars based on not only your time, but your percentage complete. We'll switch back to this little one here. Now, one thing that does... We'll switch over. This cylinder is usually the best for climbing upstairs. You'll notice that I'm kind of bouncing between the way the camera is. Whoops. When you, like I said, when you rewind, you stamp one of your a previous incarnation of yourself, which can help if you do it at the right time. I'll just get right on top of that. Oh, there we go, 100%. But since I didn't get the entire bridge, I don't even know if I can now. I'm not going to get 100% on this level. So, but the the better you do. I'm not sure exactly what the stars count for. They count towards a leaderboard. I do know that. But as I was saying, I bounce around a lot when I'm talking. Whoops. One of the tricky things with this game is the trying to control the camera. And that's something I really, really have to get used to. Just because you control the camera with the right stick, and I haven't gotten the sensitivity down yet. And with moving it around so quick. Ooh, Diver the Fluid coming from the mountain. So this, typo. So obviously that's Divert the Fluid. Eat the chocolate. Rescue the gingerbread man. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff here. And there are special items like this one here. This is actually will repulse. There is a magnet which will draw items to you. Sometimes it's just easier to rewind. The other interesting thing about this is this game just hit the game preview program. As I said, today we're going to come here. See if maybe we can divert enough water to slowly fill that up. Oh, and I think I'm in another tank. Nope, that's just a hole. We'll bounce back up here. This game just came out today, but it actually is one of the fewer game preview program games that I've seen that have released with a full complement of achievements. The achievements are kind of vague, though. That's not what I thought it was. I was thinking that was a stamp spot, but it's not. I think I just have to leave this ball here. Which it's not going to stay. Rescue the gingerbread man. I don't know where the gingerbread man is. I've got to fill that up with water. Here, let's... Here we go. There are a lot of very small edges. And the other issue is when you're rolling around as a piece of clay. Oh, there's a chocolate bunny. As you're rolling around as a piece of clay, that says I ate 100% of it, but I still see lots of chocolate there. How am I going to fill that one up? Oh no, I've got to drain that. When you're rolling around as a piece of clay, you end up picking up all the clay, or you pick up some of the clay that you're rolling on, so you end up destroying some of these platforms and other things that you're using, which makes it a bit difficult. But what's really cool is you can see that's you over there with an old joystick playing the game. See, can I? Nope. Maybe like this. And since I'm not using... Now I've got to drain the water out of that. So... let's drain the water by diverting it. Maybe. Can I dig a big enough hole? Or a trench, maybe? Because I'm supposed to be bringing water down to there. I'm trying. Yep, it is flowing down. But this is still... You know what? We'll just... Maybe cut a trench over this way. Oh. Or we'll try and build the dam. Of course, I see the giant ball up top. Oh, and there's a pipe there. Let me see. And I'm nowhere near where that... Actually, I kind of am near where that little repulsor thing is. But I don't know if I can... Nope. Going that way won't get me to it. See if I can drain more stuff out this way. You end up cutting a lot of holes where you probably shouldn't be. And the nice thing is you can just sit here and rewind way back. So now I'm all the way back up here. Oh no. I did not save the gingerbread man, even though I like just totally now I've got to figure out move the bomb from the tank over to the objective area. I don't know where the objective area is. Oops, I hit the pause button. Maybe we can jump out here. See, that would be the nice thing, is if there was like a jump button. But there isn't. You just kind of have to keep rolling and dig a tunnel. And see, that's the issue with the cameras. You get caught right up in them. Aha! Nope, wrong way. I think this is going to throw me into another pit. Yep, another pit. I think I am just going to see if I can find a way to escape. See, that's the other thing. You know, I got 50% of it done. And I could have exited. And when you stamp things, you can kind of build a... Actually, you know what? I will enter sandbox. Actually, no. I'm going to exit that map entirely, just because. I'll go back to the very first map, just so you can see the whole mechanics of the game. I think I got the timing on that about right. Nope. There we go. I can take control of this shape. You can see with the larger shapes, they dig more into even without carving, it will dig more into the terrain. But once you carve, they really... Now, this, you really don't have to use the rocket. There we go. I got the rocket right back where we started. There's, if you look at the achievements, oh, I just totally dented that poor rocket. And I just pressed in the right stick because I just noticed there was a thing for camera distance. If you look at the achievements, there's something about landing it on the pad. But as you can see, all you have to do is drain that one, and then you drain that tank. You complete the first level. My best is 1 minute and 9 seconds. Let me see. I'm going to try this one more time. Because I'm just curious if I can get a decent score. See if I can... I should be able to break my high score if I actually try. There we go. Plus 16 seconds. Still not under a minute. Oh yeah, I did. Because it was 52 point... So that means that I am now going to be in the top 5. I should have the top 4. Sweet. Anyway, right now there are 2 books. This is... I figure I'll show you this one. Yeah, trying to use a magnet to carve. Using a magnet to carve through stuff, it doesn't have sharp edges, so obviously not the smartest thing to do. But you've got one magnet that attracts items, another that repulses. I think I can cut through the edge here and just kind of drain it. See, as I said, there are achievements in the game, but they are very, very vague. One of them is about using a magnet to transport water. And I think it's really, really cool the way they've done it with you've got 3 different camera distances there, so see if I can get the magnet to walk up the edge here. It's drawing in the fluid from the other side. This is definitely not the recommended way to do this. Because it takes a lot longer. You can, with the regular ball, you can just carve through the sides there and be done with it fairly quickly. But interested in trying to see how the achievements work. Because so far the only one that I've been able to unlock is for completing an entire book. And you don't even have to complete it well. You just have to make sure you get at least 1 star on each chapter of the book. Now this should hopefully be enough. Because you can only carry so much on your magnet. And everyone knows when you're, covered in fluid, you go really, really slow. But the nice thing about this is once you drop, you can rewind and you're kind of back where you started. You don't have to go through the whole trying to get back where you were. You can just you effectively use the rewind. Now, the first time I got 40% in there. That time I got 20. Oh, and I'm stuck on one of my previous stamps. There, this I'm barely covered, but hopefully this will be enough. You can see it's hitting the other stamps, and there we go. Then to complete a level, just get to the exit. New personal best because it was 100%. I guess before I've only done it with 87%, but my time really stunk on that one. So, before I end this, create new book. We'll go with my book. Okay, so we've got to go into the editor. I have not tried the editor. So this should be interesting. So we are going to add something new. We're going to add a rocket over there. Well, trying to figure out the whole, and the fact that I've got a rocket in the air. See, we're going to check the properties. Spawn interval, shapes. We'll delete that. Okay, so for this basic one, all you have to do, it looks like, is go through the certain waypoints. And this is a stamping one where you have to fill it up a certain amount. So that's when you use the rewind. So to create a book, you're going to have to create levels, and you're going to spend a lot of time in the sandbox mode, which to me is a great thing. So we are going to gameplay. We're going to replace this one with just a checkpoint. I think that's what it should have done. Oh no. That's weird. Even though I'm clicking on this, it's putting checkpoints before it. And that one's not working. Okay, so this is something I'm going to have to spend quite a lot of time on. And the interesting thing is, you know, even though you can see the edge of the table, there's no way to ever escape it. Although you can kind of dig yourself down. I don't think you can fall out the bottom. But anyway, this is the... For Claybook, this is the editor. I'm going to have to spend some time with it before I really figure out what I'm doing. Because it's going to take a bit. The puzzles or the pre-made books, there's 17 different levels for you to play. At the moment, like I said, it just came out into game preview today. There's 17 levels. You're going to probably spend a lot of time in the editor making your own. Let me see this one here. Okay, fill the center tank with fluid. Whoop. I dropped off, so... Chew through this tank, because we don't want that to overflow. Then I'll reverse out. Yep, see, this one's starting to overflow. Whoops. Then we'll carve through that one. Then we'll just let those two flow into the middle. I can already leave because I've created 50% of the goal. But I want to see, because I think last time my percentage was less than, it was only like 60%. So I want to try and see if I can get a bit higher. So if I let it drain a bit more, I'll get a bit higher percentage score. But it has slowed down quite a bit. But there we go. Plus 9%. Yeah, so I was only at 62. But this has been Claybook. I will be streaming a lot more of it as I work through the creator, the sandbox mode, because I want to try and do up a couple of books, or several chapters. One of the interesting things is once you do your own book, you are able to share it with the community. So think kind of along the lines of Roblox, making your own levels for other people to play. But until I stream again, which will probably be either later today or tomorrow, this is TG Ace of Hearts. Have a good one.